Marion Carlon here, guys, the Relationship Empowerment Life Coach. How's everybody doing this evening? Today I just wanted to discuss with you guys a couple of things after I got finished praying this morning. And when I got through praying this morning, I always, and this is just my own faith, I'm not trying to insert my own beliefs on anybody else, but I always ask God every single day, what's the message for today? And so it's the craziest or the funniest thing that when after praying, when I turned on the television, I saw one of my all-time favorite movies. I have two all-time favorite movies. My first all-time favorite movie is Wall Street. My second all-time favorite movie is The Pursuit of Happiness. And they both definitely relate to one another. Wall Street inspired me to become and get in the financial arena, and then once I got into the financial arena, it was wonderful, but I had a lot of struggle. And so if some of you know me and you know my history, you know my story is a lot like Will Smith, who played a gentleman by the name of Chris Gardner in The Pursuit of Happiness. And there was an amazing amount of struggle that Chris Gardner, who Will Smith was the actor who played Chris Gardner in Pursuit of Happiness, he dealt with a lot of struggle. And the reason why I got, I guess, so moved in that was that sometimes we tend to focus on all the things in our lives that we have dealt with a major level of disappointment and adversity. And I got to thinking about all the things that Chris Gardner dealt with when he was an up-and-coming securities broker in San Francisco. I mean, this man literally, he was homeless with his son. There's a scene in the movie where he's homeless with his son and he's in the bathroom, and I'm sure most of you guys have seen that scene, and he holds the door in a way that he's like, I don't have any other place to go with my son, and I'm going to put my foot on the door because this is the best that I can do for my son. And it's such an emotional scene in the movie that it just moved me when I was watching that scene about how grateful that I need to be with my life and all the things that God has done for me in my life. I've had enormous amounts of adversity, but you know, sometimes we forget what we've been through when we get on the other side of our adversity. I mean, there was another scene in the movie where Chris Gardner, again, Will Smith is playing that character, but Will Smith is in the movie, and there's a time when he meets his boss, and his boss is about to get a taxi and he needs $5. Well, at that time it's Chris Gardner's last $5, and that was it, but he still gave the $5 away. And I was thinking, oh my God, you know, here I am thinking of my life and where I want my life to be and all the things that I have achieved, which I'm very grateful for, but all the things that I still want to achieve that I haven't done yet. And it brought me perspective with, wow, I mean, oh my God, you know, God's taken me, I have a lot to be grateful for. God's taken me a long way. You know, there's another scene in the movie that he decides to sell blood. And I'm thinking, God, you know what? If I had to do that to take care of my family, I would do anything as long as it was moral and legal, and it allowed me to be a blessing and a pillar in my community. I would do it in a minute to take care of my family, but boy, I thank God that I don't have to do that. So, you know, we all need to be just really grateful for where we're at in our lives. Of course, we're all moved, touched, and inspired to be more and to do more things, but we have a lot to be grateful for, guys. And I just want you guys to kind of think about that with your significant others, with your children, with your spouses, with your fiancés, boyfriends, and girlfriends. How many blessings do you have in your life that you've kind of forgotten and you take for granted? Don't take anything for granted. Life is a gift. It's a miracle that each and every day we wake up. It is an absolute miracle that we wake up, because when we go to sleep, we don't even know if tomorrow is promised to us. But we so convincingly have an attitude of, you know what, I know I'm going to be here tomorrow, when it's an absolute miracle that, you know what, we live from day to day. So guys, this is Marion Carlon. I just wanted to share that with you, the Relationship Empowerment Life Coach. And please remember this. Remember, if you're not giving, you're just not living. And be grateful for the life and the blessings and all the things that God has given you. Cheers, God bless. Talk to you real soon.